are you? I hope you're well. This is the third time trying to record this intro. First one I did it in slow motion. Second one I got a bit awkward. There were people around and I messed it up. Anyway, hello. I hope you are enjoying the quality right now. It's probably not great because I'm in the shadows, but first piece of exciting news for you is I got a new camera, which I'm currently recording on. It is the DJI Action something, and it's a little like GoPro thing. So I can run and use it. I can go in the water. I can basically do all the action activities, so very excited about that. The second reason why I'm so excited and why I'm speaking so fast is because the Backyard Ultra is on this Saturday. It's currently Tuesday afternoon and I'm in taper week and I'm excited and I feel weirdly consumed by thinking about Saturday, and I feel like I don't normally get so into my events and races, and I kind of just like turn up on the day, I'm like, oh cool, I guess it's happening. Like I do the training, but it doesn't really consume my thoughts as much as this one is. I've been listening to podcasts, I've been writing checklists, I've been writing spreadsheets, and I'm really getting into it, which makes me feel more nervous because I'm like, wow, I'm really taking this seriously. And then I always go through waves of, oh, doesn't matter, who cares? And then I'm like, no, I care. So, not really sure. Anyway, I'm just going for a little walk, which is very unlike me when I'm around home, but I'm doing it because I'm on a taper week and I want to get a little bit of movement in, get a bit of vitamin D and sunset viewing. So taper week plan so far has been rest day Monday, Tuesday is today, I'm just doing a short walk, and then I'm doing a 5k run with King's Cross. My friend Freya is doing a little presentation there tonight, so I'm going to go and watch that, which will be really fun. Wednesday, no run. Thursday will be Pace Run Club, a little easy 5k as well. And then Friday morning, little shakeout. And that is pretty much it. I'll do a little bit of kind of strength stuff, probably just at home, just for time's sake. Just the usual calf raises, single leg stuff, nothing too heavy and not too much volume. Just a bit of maintenance, making sure things are feeling good and feeling fresh. I feel weirdly nervous about Saturday. I don't normally get nervous or care that much, but I don't know, I think this one feels like a long time coming. It feels like I've been talking about it for a while, and I think because it's so unknown, I'm not going into it expecting like, cool, like I'm running a marathon, I know exactly how far that is or roughly how long that will take or how it will feel. I think there is just so much unknown with the Backyard Ultra format that I just don't really know how to feel, and I think people ask me what my goals are, what I'm expecting, and part of me wants to say these big crazy goals, but then I'm also like, no way, like that is so unachievable, why would you even think that? But then I'm also like, well, maybe I can do it. I go back and forth between what I think I'm going to do, what I'd like to do, and to be honest I really don't know, but I guess there's only one way to find out. So I'm sure most of you know, but if not, the Backyard Ultra is 6.71 kilometers every hour on the hour until you cannot go anymore. Now my expectations for the Backyard Ultra are that it will feel really easy and really comfortable for probably the first, I want to say 6 laps, 36 Ks, until kind of that marathon, when you start to hit the wall, that 35k mark in a marathon traditionally. I think that will all be really comfortable. I think I can really easily and comfortably at the moment run 30Ks, 35Ks with no trouble. If you watch the marathon vlog, I felt really good during that 42k effort. So I think that will all feel relatively fine. And then I think between that kind of 40 to 80 are where things will get really tough. And it's not unknown territory. I've done, I don't know, I should check Strava, but maybe 8 runs more than 50Ks before and 180, and I think my body is okay with that. Beyond 80 is a total unknown. Never gone there before, never done it, but I think in this format it will allow me the greatest opportunity to go past that distance versus a traditional continuous run. I think there's enough opportunity to walk and take it easy and slow that I should be able to just keep moving beyond that 80 kilometer mark, hopefully beyond the 100 kilometer mark, but we will see. I'm really hesitant to say my actual A goal because it scares me, and I think I also feel like if I say it, then there's this added pressure and this expectation from the 5 people watching this video that will kind of be anticipating that that's what I'll get to. So I just want to keep it under wraps for now and keep that as a bit of a surprise and personal goal. And I think as well, like what I've heard from people like Soda who've done the Backyard Ultra before is that if you get too caught up in the number, it can be really easy to, I guess, become complacent and just kind of lock into that number, and once you get to it, just stop, where you may actually be able to carry on for a little bit longer. In terms of my, I guess, approach or strategy or plan for Saturday, I think, you know, we know that backyard ultras aren't one based on speed or pace or running fast or winning in that sense, and it's more about consistency and taking your time. So my plan will be to take my time, go nice and slow. I did some practice runs, which I'll link the video to that below, a few weeks ago now with my friend Michaela, and we were taking about 41 to 42 minutes per lap, which felt really comfortable and really easy at the time on those kind of few laps that we did. Also, sorry if I'm looking down. I really don't want an ankle sprain this close to the race. This is probably not the best idea. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. But yes, we're taking about 42 minutes, and that felt really comfortable, pace felt really easy. I think it was like maybe 6:15 to 6:30, but it was probably too much time to rest. We were sitting around for ages and it felt like time was going really slow, and we had too much rest time. I think going a little bit slower will be more sensible. Around that kind of 45 to 50 minute mark is what I'll be aiming for. If there are some hills, which I think there are, a few small ones, then I will walk those to conserve energy, because I think we need to just constantly remind ourselves that it doesn't matter how fast you go, as long as you get it done within the hour and have enough time to do what you need to do before the next lap, then you should be fine. And if you go too fast, then you're gonna be burning more than you can sustain, and you're just gonna be wasting energy basically for no reason. I also know from when I did my 24-hour backyard challenge in lockdown, for that I did 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off of running for 24 hours, which gives me a lot of confidence, because that was now probably at least 3 years ago. I was much less fit, much less experienced in terms of ultras. I think I'd maybe done UTA 50 at that point. I'd have to go back and check, but yeah, pretty inexperienced, and was able to keep doing that for 24 hours. Now, the distance was much less. I was literally just running in my actual backyard, which was about 17 meters long. So I was only doing about 3 or 3.5 Ks for every half an hour because of how short the distance was and how many turns I had to take. But that, I think, provides me with a bit of confidence, knowing that I can kind of get up and go again for that long, and to do kind of 24 intervals of getting up, it makes me feel more confident than I would have otherwise, I think. This is beautiful, by the way. In terms of fueling and nutrition strategies, priority is getting in lots of easy carbs as frequently as possible. I think before really thinking about this too much, I was planning on just eating and drinking in between the laps, and then just running the laps and then having that rest time to eat and drink. But then speaking to a few people who have done backyard ultras before, they sort of said that they would use the lap time to do their fueling or their eating and drinking, and then make the most of the rest time to actually have some proper rest. So that has sort of skewed my thoughts and changed what my plan was going to be. And I'm thinking now the plan will be to have 2 scoops of Tailwind every lap as much as I can. I know that there'll be a point where I get sick of that, or I just want something different, but that will be kind of the baseline maintenance calories. That will give me 50 grams of carbs per hour, and it will give me about 600 milligrams of sodium as well, which is good. So that'll be a nice little minimum. And then on top of that, I can add in any extra gels, lollies, chips, fruit, sandwiches, rice, noodles, all that kind of stuff. So I've got a bit of a spreadsheet, which I might insert somewhere on here, and that will just show you a rough plan. But yeah, plan will be Tailwind every lap, link below if you want some for cheap, and then topping that up with some more real food. I think as well it's going to be a little bit warmer than I expected initially. The weather initially was saying I think 21, now it's saying 26 as a maximum, so making sure that I've got some good cooling strategies in place. So I think I'll get some Zupa Dupas tonight, put them in the freezer ready to go, some frozen juice poppers, bags of ice, all that kind of thing, and making sure I've got a good hat. Shout out to the Strong Stride hat. We have a couple more left if you want one. And yeah, just keeping myself cool, keeping the heart rate nice and low as much as possible to make sure that I'm staying within a comfortable limit that I can maintain. So yeah, that's kind of nutrition and pacing strategy. To summarize, the plan is to take it slow, enjoy the rest breaks, have plenty of easy to digest carbs, plenty of fluids and electrolytes as well, and to just get up and keep going. I was watching something with Lazarus Lakes, the guy who organised Backyard Ultras, and the Biggs Backyard Ultra in America, the main one, and he was saying that 75% of people quit between the chair and the start line. But if you can get to the start line to go again, then you've got a pretty good chance of finishing that loop and therefore carrying on. So just got to get up, get out of that chair, go again, just one more yard, as they say. But yeah, looking forward to sharing the day with you all, and wish me luck in the comments. Thanks so much.